welcome to my journey. Yes, you might notice that the Epic is gone from behind me, as well as the epic journey that I was on with the QUE, because now that journey is over and has officially ended. However, my Epic with a C journey is just like Celine's heart, and it will go on. So just wanted to bring it on here, give you guys that information now. I have moved on, a couple different reasons. Not here to bash anybody, just like I did with EXP. Same thing. My experiences and things like that shaped me into a way that I found something that was a little more what I was looking for. I had there was a quote when I was kind of thinking about this. If you guys look, anybody who has been following me and checking my videos fairly consistently, you would see that right about June and July, I started to get a little bit more sporadic. And so there's a couple reasons for that. But one of them is that's when I kind of started feeling that maybe I was no longer kind of in the right place and where I needed to be. Again, this is me. I'm not in here to bash on Epic, just like I didn't with EXP when I left. There's a place for everyone, and there's places that people want to be. However, that was kind of when I started feeling that maybe that wasn't the place for me anymore, as you know, kind of my goals have shifted and things like that. That kind of wasn't what I was doing. So with that being said, you could see where I kind of started falling off of making videos and things like that. So that's the main reason. There are a couple other health things that were going on that happened as well, but that's kind of the main thing that was happening. And then as I progressed a little bit more into the fall, I started, taking interest in some other things, and looking at some other things. And then there was a quote on Lab Coat Agents. Anybody who follows that, I've heard it a couple times since. I'll probably butcher it, but Tristan posted on Lab Coat Agents, and it was a post that said, when you know you're on the wrong train, you need to get off as soon as possible. Get off at the next stop, because the longer you stay on it, the longer and more expensive it is to get back to the right train. So that's kind of where I was at. Again, not a dig at Epic. I'm sure people take that out of context and take that as a dig at them. No, it wasn't a fit for me anymore, and that's it. I ended up looking into another option, and there are multiple reasons why I chose that other option. One is agents right now, they really need options. And I was looking for something that had those options. I was looking for the reason it was important for me to really look into something is because I don't want to just attract agents to just to have a big downline. I really want to believe in where I'm bringing people to that is the best for them. That's why I enjoy having the options, because there were some other options that were where it's just, hey, this is what a split is, this is what this is, and you're done. And you don't have many options. It's just kind of, this is the one size fits all what we have. And so I want to find something that is what I believe to be helpful for most agents. I know I'm not going to find something that is going to be the 100% fit for every single person. I absolutely 100% understand that. But I want to be recruiting people to a spot where I think that that they would best flourish in whatever it is that they want to do, whether it's agent attraction or whether it's, selling homes or whatever it is. Maybe they want to, be a mentor of some sort. I want to find the best spot for them. And full disclosure, I actually recruited to Epic while I knew that I was leaving. Just kind of give you guys an idea. I was leaving. I knew of an agent that was going to stick around, and I said, hey, I have a couple agents. I'm not going to bring them under me and then just leave. So what I want to do is, if you're open to it, I'm going to let you, or not let you, I'm going to have you sponsor them so that they have the right person above them. And that person wasn't even my downline. I mean, sorry to my downline that I didn't do that, but I knew that person would stay. And I have a great deal of respect for that person. So that's what I did. So just wanted to leave that out there, that I wasn't trying to just grab people and just hoard them, even with the idea that there's a strong possibility that I'd be leaving. In addition to this, I mean, there's a level of selfishness to the move as well, is that I have the ability to, the opportunities for myself were presented that I could possibly do more within the company that I ended up going to. And I also wanted to simplify my approach, simplify the approach for agents to basically not necessarily having more. More isn't necessarily more. Sometimes it becomes too much. So I wanted to find a great place with excellent benefits and the basics that agents are needing and craving. So I wanted to find that as well, and to be, you know, truly honest, the 5 levels, you know, as I left EXP and we were talking about the FLQs and qualifiers, that was a main reason for me. Once I got into the 5 levels from the 7 levels, in the agent attraction aspect and the rev share portion of it, I didn't realize how quickly 5 levels would run out. So I'm having, you know, a number of agents that are potentially landing on my 6th and 7th level. I mean, at one point I was helping with a 200 agent team, and those were all landing on my 6th and 7th level, which were out of the pay structure at Epique. So that's just what the structure is, you know, and it's nothing against it, because it is great for a lot of people that aren't going to build beyond that 6 and 7. I knew that I was going to, so I needed to find that again. So again, that's another kind of selfish aspect of it, was that, you know, I saw that I had potential to make additional earnings in the rev share space. So that's kind of the main reasons why, you know, more of going to something. And another thing that I thought about doing when I was doing this, and I knew people would probably say something, and they probably still will. They'll probably listen to this or watch this and still say it, even though I'm acknowledging it right now, is that one of the things I didn't want to do was start over. I didn't want to jump from one to one. I was with EXP for 5.5 years. And then I was with Epique for 18 months. I didn't want to start all over again. But that's kind of where I'm at now. But I understand. I didn't want to be known as the person that jumped from brokerage to brokerage to brokerage, because I don't do that. That's not my goal. But this was something that I needed to the change that I needed to make. And so the company that I went to is simpliHŌM. I met with the CEO and COO. I've actually known Brett, the COO, for a number of years. We were in a coaching group together. He actually was one of the coaches. I was not a coach, just to clarify that. I was in his partner was a coach that was my coach, and they collaborated, and I got to know Brett a little bit through that. And so I kind of knew. I sat down with them. They came out to Vegas. I sat down, and we had a good conversation on what, you know, kind of what the vision is for simpliHŌM and where they're at. And so what I was able to do was actually help bring them into Nevada. So they started in 2018, and they were in Nashville mainly, and really started their national push in 2024. So in 2025 is when we just opened. We've been open in Nevada for about almost like a week and a half now. I think it was last Monday that we finally got open. But with that being said, we're looking at national expansion, and we're looking for brokers in multiple states. I think we're in 15 now, with 3 more coming on, but we're looking to be in potentially the lower 48 and possibly, you know, Canada and Mexico. After that, that's kind of the goal that we're looking for 2025. So if you are a broker, or if you're an agent, you guys are interested in certain states that we're not in yet, reach out to me, because once we get an interest list going, and a broker that we get that is going to be a good fit for us, then we can go ahead and open in those states as well. But yeah, feel free. You can book an appointment with me in the description below, or just take a look at some of the information for that. But just want to get back on here. I missed it a ton. I've been trying to figure out when is going to be the best time to come back. You know, I took down the rest of that back there, but I don't know what, like, it could still be my Epique with a C journey, because I'm still going to do it. It's still what I'm doing. But I don't know what I want to name it. If I'm going to name it anything, I used to have the Learn for 2 podcast. I might name it that. I don't know. Just being transparent with you guys, it doesn't really have a name right now, because that was my kind of the goal was following that journey, but this is just another step in the journey. So happy to, answer any questions for anybody. If you wanted to reach out to me and anything that you have, more than happy. But I will be jumping back on here more often, because like I said, I miss it. I miss the comments. I miss, people reaching out to me, and this, what I truly love about the rev share model, is that like these types of things that we do here, like the collaboration, is one of my favorite things to do. I love talking to people about ideas and finding things to do. So again, I'm onto the new journey, and we will go from there. So I will get back at you guys in the next episode and keep you in the loop on everything that's going on. So have a great one.